Welcome to my show, Go Beyond. I'm your host, Jordana Foster. Each week, I will be showing you how to go beyond your limiting beliefs to take you and your business to the next level. If you're ready to redefine, recommit, reset, and re-engage yourself, this is the time, this is the place, Go Beyond. Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Go Beyond show. I have a few questions for you. Do you find that hiring employees for your business can be very stressful and overwhelming and time-consuming? I know that I can see some hands in there. And do you want to hear about some effective and really efficient ways to help you find the ideal candidate for filling that position that will save you time and money and that stress that we all need to avoid right now? How does that sound? I'm so excited. I am Jordana Foster with the Go Beyond show. I am a mindset coach, business strategist, and motivational speaker with the John Maxwell team. And I'm passionate about helping entrepreneurs, businesses, organizations, and individuals to get out of their own way and to get unstuck and to get really clear on what's holding them back from achieving the goals that they have for their life and business. You know, from virtual mastermind sessions and workshops to corporate training programs for business professionals looking to up-level their performance. You know, it's a game changer to have a thinking partner and a business partner and an accountability partner and someone to walk you through these uncharted waters that we're experiencing in our business right now. And I would love the opportunity to talk to you about what challenges you're facing in your business and in this new landscape, and to assess your current situation and beyond. Contact me for a complimentary consultation for 20 minutes at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com. Like and message me on Facebook at readysetgobeyond, or contact me on my website at johnmaxwellgroup.com/Jordana Foster. It's time to step up, show up, and never give up. It's time for you to go beyond. And speaking of going beyond, I am absolutely thrilled. It is my absolute pleasure to welcome my very special guest here tonight, Andrea Hoffer, who is the founder and owner of AHA Recruiting Experts, which provides effective and efficient hiring solutions for business owners and CEOs and hiring managers to help them find the best candidates for the job while saving them time, money, and aggravation. How many of you can relate to that? So welcome, Andrea Hoffer, to the show. I'm thrilled to have you here.
Well, thank you, Jordana. I'm thrilled to be here.
You know, Andrea, when we first met, we resonated and connected so much, and I cannot wait for everyone to get to know you better and your expertise and insights, because right now in this crazy and changing everyday business landscape, having you as a resource with AHA Recruiting Experts is huge, and it is a game changer, because when we're looking for employees, and I've hired employees, so I can completely appreciate what you do. And you do a lot more than, and we're going to go into that, what typical recruiting companies offer. You go above and beyond that. And so I would love to really start talking about, how did you get started in recruiting and why recruiting?
So really, it came out of frustration. I owned a spa. I had 35 employees, and there was just so much turnover, especially at our front desk. And the way we hired was just, there was no process to it. There was no real rhyme or reason. You know, we'd have a job posting out or a hiring now sign out, and we'd just do a quick interview for whoever walked in the door and hire from there. And one day I asked myself, what are we doing? I was trained better than this. I've been trained in how to interview effectively and how to build a good hiring process. And for some reason, when I owned my own business, it just went out the window. And so I started implementing some of the processes I had learned in the past. And I also did some research on best practices, because a lot of things had changed since I was originally trained. And I also put some of my creativity into it and started trying some new and different things, and it really worked. And it worked to the point where I, at the same time, had a consulting business with clients, and I helped them with team engagement. But my clients started asking, "What are you doing with your spa? Can you teach us how to hire effectively, and can you help us with recruiting?" And slowly but surely, that consulting business turned into a recruiting firm.
Out of your own success within your own business. Isn't that interesting? So all of the practices and all of your background that you were able to implement within your own that gave you the success allowed you to be able to apply that within your own and then help your clients, which I think is so interesting. So in your opinion, has recruitment changed, and what makes AHA recruiting experts different than
I
other
do believe
recruiters?
recruiting.
There's a huge
Oh,
difference. And I know,
yeah. So I see that you have on the screen our dream team formula. So I'll first start to address the first part of the question. I do believe recruiting has changed a great deal over the years, and in some ways it's stagnated. So we still have that traditional recruitment model with a lot of firms where you pay for a placement fee, and often that forces the recruiter to look at it as a volume approach, build their candidate database and just try to hit on the right candidate so that they can get that nice commission, because it's
right.
expensive to do recruiting. But what we're seeing as in recruitment as a whole, if you move beyond the traditional recruitment firm and you look at some of these larger companies who are starting to incorporate best practices when it comes to recruiting and hiring and retaining their employees, we're looking at more of building an employer brand, really learning what it is you as a company have to offer your employees and what you're looking for from them. How do you want them to show up on a daily basis? What are those success traits that all of your great employees have that you want to make sure all your future hires have? And that's why we designed AHA Recruitment Experts a little differently than the traditional recruitment model. We don't charge for placement fees. We're subscription based, and I believe we're going to get into that a little bit later. But we
Yes.
really built it on our dream team model. And if you do have the benefit of seeing our dream team formula on your screen, you'll see, you might not be able to read the fine print, but you can see that they're all different prongs related to it. And I'll just jump into it briefly. One of the first things that we do with our clients is we dig in. We do a deep dive into really learning about them, learning about what's been successful at their company in the past and what hasn't
Right.
been successful. Who's really going to be happy working for their business? Because one thing I've learned over the years is the same employee could be extremely successful at one company, but at a different company, they could be seen as a horrible employee and somebody that they want to get rid of. So I think that that culture, that organizational culture of who's successful there, what those core values are, and the core values are really how you know, what you live by every day, so that your employees know how to make a decision because they know what's important to the company and to you as the CEO.
Right. And
And then
it's all relevant. It all relates, that they're all on the same page, which is so
yes,
important. It's not just getting the job and saying that they agree with something and then later on, but they really buy into the culture and everything that the company stands for, and that they can have that be a partnership, to buy into that.
right. And that all starts with recruiting, because if what you put out there about you as an employer and you as an organization isn't true, doesn't, isn't and sometimes we do it with, if you don't really think this through, you can put incorrect information out there and not even realize it. And what happens is you might attract an employee who thinks you believe in one thing when you believe in something else.
Right.
And it might not be, so different that it makes a big, a really big difference, but sometimes it could be. And you want to make sure you're getting the people that really believe in your mission and believe in how you go about your day to day.
Absolutely. And you have so many types of clients, and I wanted to go into that. So we have a slide, and hopefully, well, perfect. Thank you. So you have several different clients. What kind of clients do you work with? I would love for our radio listeners to hear this as well as the viewing audience, and the viewing audience, you can walk them through some of it's a huge assortment. I mean, it's incredible who
Yeah,
you have served.
we work with a lot of different industries. Often you'll find that recruitment firms will specialize in a specific industry, a specific niche. But what we really excel at is that cultural fit that that I was just talking about. So it really doesn't matter the industry because we learn the industry very quickly. We learn the experience and skills needed very quickly. So we have clients, a lot of franchise clients like Cold Stone Creamery. We have some franchisees in with that brand. Um, we have Salmon Farm. Aqua Bounty is a salmon farm in Albany, Indiana. So we've been helping them to hire aquaculture people. People who have a degree in aquaculture and can work their salmon farm, and also maintenance supervisors for their farm. They're a very big growing farm. We also help hire sales professionals for Gain the Edge. In addition to that, we've done some executive level positions. Century Sign Builders, they are a large sign building company out of New Mexico and Arizona, and we help them to hire a sort of second in command person, second in command to the CEO, and then also a project manager for their Arizona area. We also work with different wedding shops, bridal shops. They're a lot of fun to work with to help them, especially during that prom season and bridal season, to staff up for the season. We can work with every kind of industry. Our favorite client, though, is a client, one who really believes in wanting to find team members that believe in their mission, and
Mm,
really also will put the time in to develop their team, really care for them. But also, we're looking for growing companies that will continuously need to hire, because we work best if we're partnering long term. And that could mean you hire 3 people a year, and that's okay. And our subscription program works that you can turn it on and off whenever you need it. We just want to be able to spend the time to really get to know you and your needs. And in between hires, we will also continue to grow your pipeline so that when you have a need, we already have this pipeline of talent that we can tap into.
that's so wonderful. You offer such an incredible resource and expertise, and to be able to be part of an extension of the company, to be able to help them with their culture and to find the right fit for both sides, which is what I love that you do. You're not just helping them fill that position, you're helping them find somebody that's going to be the best fit to make a happy employee, happy candidate, and also a happy company, a happy organization. So, Andrea, we're going to cut to a commercial break. We have so much more for you to be able to share with us about what employees or candidates are looking for, and also what companies are. There's so many things. So you guys, you need to stay put. But Andrea, how can a business owner or a decision maker in the hiring process contact you at AHA Recruiting Experts to set up a consultation or a meeting with you to discuss how you can help them in their hiring practices?
There are lots of ways. If they even just go to our website, aharecruitingexperts.com, there is a consultation link there. If you need a shorter one, you can go to hireaha.com, and it brings you to the same site. So I see that it's on you're listing it there. You did list the phone number as well.
Can you
But
say
I
it for the
believe later,
radio listeners, please?
sure, it's 561-829-5611.
Perfect. Wonderful. So we're going to come back in just a few minutes after a quick commercial break with my amazing sponsors, and we're going to have more with Andrea Hoffer, who is the founder and owner of AHA Recruiting Experts, to learn more about how she can help you and your business find the right person for your company. And I'm thrilled to have more discussion with you. This is wonderful. Thank you so much, Andrea. I'm Jordana Foster with the Go Beyond Show. We will be right back. Stay right there.
Zen Mindspace is a curated experience where healing therapies and science meet. Created by licensed psychologist Dr. Marla Reese, it's an integrative setting where clients receive beneficial holistic treatments and classes such as yoga, meditation, and sound healing all in one place. We customize treatments to address the challenges of modern living and to enhance emotional well-being and quality of life. Experience our Core 4 holistic services: integrative chiropractic, therapeutic massage, Reiki energy healing, and acupuncture. Let us create a plan that works for your health goals and improved wellness. Zen Mindspace, the mindfulness studio for your modern life. High End Beauty is a woman-owned business certified with Eubank and We Connect International, and is your one-stop beauty source for exceptional quality skincare, hair care, cosmetics, and more to accommodate all your needs. Whether you are a professional in the beauty industry or you're simply in search of a specific product to deliver top quality beauty solutions. High End Beauty is also the founder of Iditude, the first eyes-only skincare line formulated by doctors and dermatologist approved. Contact High End Beauty for your individual consultation, or if you're a beauty brand looking for a quality collaboration. High End Beauty, your one-stop beauty source. Hold on, girl, now. You've been listening to Go Beyond. If you want to be part of the show as a guest, highlighting your business, or you would like more information about the content of the show, email me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com, or share your thoughts and call me at 888-565-1470.
Welcome back to the Beyond Show. I'm your host, Jordana Foster, and I have the wonderful Andrea Hoffer, who is the founder and owner of AHA Recruiting Experts. And I want to quickly thank my amazing sponsor, Zen Mindspace, which is the mindfulness studio for your modern life. They offer holistic healing practices and mindfulness classes and workshops, zenmindspace.com. And also the incredible High End Beauty, which is your one-stop beauty source for skincare, hair care, cosmetics, and spa. So if you are looking to look and feel your best, especially when we're all in front of camera, contact highendbeauty.com and they will take care of you. So we are back with the amazing Andrea Hoffer from AHA Recruiting Experts, and we are talking, continuing conversation, which is so important, especially today with all the changes that are taking place. And I want to make sure we cover everything. Andrea, what do candidates want right now? And I think we have a slide about this. We have an image because it's real. Perfect.
In many ways, it hasn't changed a lot since COVID, but in some ways, it's actually increased. So candidates have always wanted a career path. That's always been important to them, especially the top candidates. They want to know that they're going to go somewhere, that they're going to learn something, they're going to improve their skills, and there's an opportunity to move up, either in the organization or it's going to prepare them to move elsewhere. But we're seeing that become even more important since COVID. And I bring that up because we're seeing candidates being even more particular about the jobs they go after and the jobs that they take. So growth and career path, and even that cultural fit, whether they term it that or not, just knowing that they're going to enjoy working where they are is so important to them. And that flexibility is, it was becoming very important over the last 10 years. More and more people have been wanting a flexible schedule and have been wanting some opportunity to work remotely. But since COVID, it has skyrocketed.
Sure.
We are seeing it being more and more difficult actually to fill positions that are 100% in office, because they got used to that flexibility of working from home, and some of them found they're even more productive and they have a better quality of life, so they want to continue that. And at the same time, they also, there's still a little fear out there around COVID, so they want to know, one, that they're safe, but also if something like COVID happens again, or there's another wave, that whatever company they join is set up to move remotely
Right.
immediately, and that they won't be laid off.
Right. The security,
And then,
right? Oh,
I'm sorry,
no,
yeah,
the
that
security,
security.
that peace of mind.
Yeah, exactly. They don't want to go through this again, and they don't feel they should have to. They feel like at this point there is enough technology out there that, there's certain companies, of course, that can't go completely remote, especially in hospitality, food service. But there are others that they want to know that there's that opportunity if need be, that even if they can't
Absolutely.
have 100% of time now, that they can easily move to that secure remote position if it's needed.
Now, what about the employers? Because it's different. Okay. So, as far as what the employers want, the positions that are needed right now.
Well, it's interesting because again, since COVID, we actually, I'm very blessed and appreciative, because a lot of companies and a lot of recruitment firms shrunk due to COVID. They saw their business go away. We had a huge growth spurt, and I think a lot of that is because many of the businesses we work with pivoted. They're agile. They're kind of at that turning point around that $5-10 million point where they can easily pivot if they need to, and they did. And they started offering different services that they saw were needed due to COVID. A lot of new services and products came out of that, which then made a lot of new positions come about. So that's where we came in and helped them to fill it. So the employers were looking for maybe some new people who could do some different types of things that they didn't need in the past. And then we do have some employers that um, flexibility is great with them, and then others who really want to keep that team spirit alive and just feel the whole 100% remote is
Right.
difficult to keep that team culture. So it's kind of finding that balance between the two.
And that's where you come in with AHA Recruiting Experts, because you can kind of gauge that by, I love, as a business coach, it's all about asking the right questions. And that is what you do. You really do a deep dive. And I appreciate that so much. And I know that your clients do. That's why you have such a loyal client base. So I want to talk about, because we only have a few minutes left, and there are some really key things I want to get in there for everyone listening and watching. You actually are launching a very exciting membership, and I wanted you to talk about that, and then we'll give your contact information. Excellent. Dream Team membership. There's a slide on here right now. Could you walk us through that briefly, and then they can contact you? We'll put your contact information on there, because it's a very important thing for businesses to know about that you're offering.
Yeah, so this membership came out of the fact that we get regular calls from small business owners, often who are hiring their first employee. Maybe they have a couple of employees and have just made mistakes in the past, and they really just want to know how to do it correctly, but they don't necessarily have the budget for our typical subscription model. So we are now offering a membership. We're planning to launch it within the next couple of weeks. It's called the Dream Team Membership. It's going to be $97 a month. You can cancel anytime, but it's really made for that busy entrepreneur who wants to learn the basics of recruiting, hiring, and even engaging their team members, keeping them. And so we'll teach. Oh, sorry.
No. I want to be able to get. I want them to find out how $97 for a membership for the month, and tell them how they can sign up for this to get in touch with you, because we have about 1 minute and I want to get our quote in, and I need them to get that. You guys need to have this membership as part of your hiring services and part of your practices with Andrea Hoffer with AHA Recruiting Experts. AHA, please give us your information, Andrea.
Sure. So we're right now accepting a waiting list. If you just go to join AHA, joinaaha.com. There's a simple form, name and email. Fill it out. It does not obligate you to anything, but we will notify you when we launch the sign-up page, which will be in another week or so, and then you'll have all the information sent to you.
Wonderful. And 561-829-5611, Andrea Hoffer with AHA Recruiting Experts. It has been an absolute pleasure. You need to come back because we have so much more to share with all the business owners and the CEOs and the decision makers. I am a quote girl, so here's the quote. Leadership is not about being in charge. It's about caring for those you are in charge of. That's Simon Sinek. It has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and expertise with us and the audience. Please, you guys, contact Andrea Hoffer at AHA Recruiting Experts. Her contact information is here, and it's also going to be on my page. To be part of the subscription model, to be part of the membership that starts tomorrow in 2 days in October, and you want to really take the time to invest in your team, in your hiring, recruiting, and Andrea Hoffer with AHA Recruiting Experts is the resource that you want to do that for you. Thank you so much, Andrea. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Have a great evening.
Thank you for watching Go Beyond. Tune in next week as we continue to explore effective ways to help you go beyond your limiting beliefs to unlock your true potential to thrive personally and professionally. Learn how to take you and your business to the next level. Contact me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com. Like and share my video, because sharing is caring. Contact me at 305-753-6758 or go to my website at readysetgobeyond.com.